Hi. Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora, and welcome back to my blind playthrough of Elden Ring. This is episode number 9, being recorded on Sunday the 14th of August, 2022. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day whenever it is you find yourself watching this. So, it is the day after we recorded the previous episode, so I actually don't have a lot to say in terms of notes for this episode. Other than, might as well have a look at the map and just sort of provide an overview of where we're going, at least based on what I think we're seeing on the map here. These look like ruins of some sort, or an encampment or something like that, so we might as well go there first. Next, we'll go to this. Again, this looks like a base of some sort, so we'll go there. I guess afterwards we can go here. I didn't really mark it there, but yeah. And then once again, we have multiple things off the path. One is here, another one is here, although I don't know whether we'll be able to reach this one from here, or if we have to maybe go somewhere else and go back around to that. And then the tree. So I've sort of just marked them not necessarily in any particular order, because I think we'll just follow the path and see where it leads. And then, yeah, we will, after that, I guess, after we're finished exploring this area and getting a sense of that, then maybe we'll start eventually following the story. We'll see. But, yeah. Again, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This guy. I am enjoying the weekend, because any weekend in which I can play Elden Ring for several hours at a time is a good weekend in my books. Okay, friend, just quit it. Oh, you suckered me into that. Oh, and that one. Okay. I don't know if Pumpkinhead Friend can be reasoned with. Okay. That was strange. First time they've sort of behaved in that manner. Head. Oh, that guy's got the helmet, so I guess you can get your hands on it. So yeah, in the previous episode, we explored extensively the area, or maybe not extensively, we explored the area underneath here. And I noted that this vortex thing is probably there in the event that you didn't explore down there before coming to this location, so that you can then go and explore it regardless. And so maybe this runs counter to what I was saying in the previous episode. I can hear one of those vagrant type friends. They're around here somewhere. So maybe that runs counter to what I was saying in the previous episode. Oh, that was close. In the previous episode about the exploration thing for the Chalice Dungeons I came up with, about that not really applying in this game. I think the friend is up there based on where I'm hearing the sound, but could be wrong. Another thing I meant to discuss in the previous episode, I believe we picked up this item that was on this friend's body, or no. No, we didn't. I don't think there were any items. So these are just dead bodies on the bridge. Okay, so is a dragon about to come and roast us or something? Ah, out of stamina. Or were all these friends killed by Pumpkinhead Friend? Whatever it is, it's not good. Smithing stone. Okay. The other thing I meant to mention, I'm not sure if I completed this thought when I had it in the previous episode, is that the various different areas we've gone to and unlocked, so to speak, so like the catacombs as well as the caves, so those appear to be two very different kinds of dungeons. And I'm wondering whether that might sort of be this game's equivalent to the Chalice dungeons. What the heck, weren't we already in Limgrave? Yeah, I'm confused. I hope anyway by the end of the playthrough. Ooh. Our messages are getting a lot more traction now. Oh, so that one was beautiful ahead, therefore don't give up. Oh, and someone actually gave us a good rating for Why Is It Always Edge, by the way, Boggle Bog. Okay. I'm hearing music that's coming from the environment, as opposed to the in-game. Okay, I have to... It annoys me that they didn't think about this. There was a moment like this in Sekiro. And the name of the woman escapes me, who you end up fighting after you come across her playing what to a North American seems reminiscent to a banjo, but I was later led to understand it's not a banjo, but I believe a traditional Japanese instrument. And yeah, I didn't... I thought that was cool, but it didn't quite take my breath away like this one did. That is so cool. I almost don't want to talk to them. I don't want to stop the music. It's so good. Time for... sound. Wow, that was amazing. Hi, friend.
Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry. Are you here as a customer?
Sorry to scare you. Wow, okay, that was cool. Pickled turtleneck. Temporarily boost stamina recovery. The nutrients churn through the body, practically boiling out endless power. So these are green blossoms. Smithing stone. I don't think we need that. How many do we actually have on hand already? We have 12, so I don't think we need that. Cracked pot. I think we do need that. A record of crafting techniques. Okay, so this one... Oh, poison ball. Okay, yeah, we definitely need this for poison arrows. Short sword, don't need that. Note flamed... Ooh! The flame chariot. So is that a different chariot than the one we ran into in the starting area? I'm not sure, but I'm gonna buy it and we'll see. Bandit mask. Mask of black cloth that covers the mouth. Favored by bandits for hiding their faces. It also provides some protection against poison. I'm tempted, but I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I want to cover up our friend's face. Halberd, obviously, we have, so. Okay. Carry on, friend. Thank you for... Yeah, I had to buy something to repair you for your wonderful music, so keep on playing.
I must apologise. I'm afraid I've very little to offer.
Oh, you don't have to apologize, friend. You're doing great. And your music just brings joy to those passing through these dreadful lands between. So really, I should be thanking you. Wow. Okay, I've been looking for a better scene for the end credit sequence, in which I thank the patrons and donors of the channel. Something to have on in the background. I haven't been fully satisfied with the, obviously it's just a thing in the background, but I think this is the winner right here. So yeah, there's going to be an edit in a second because I need to capture some footage here because this guy is amazing and I love his music. Okay, before I lose my train of thought again, I am wondering whether the coastal cave, or not the coastal cave in particular, but whether the caves and the catacombs are sort of two different types of dungeons that we find in the game. Such that, and I don't mean this necessarily as a criticism, but are these like Chalice Dungeon-esque areas? Where they're not meant to be major story-based areas, but optional areas you can complete. And then, by extension, is that basically what the open world of the game is? Are we supposed to not look at everything as being mandatory, and only some things as being, okay, you should be doing this, you should be doing that? I don't know. I don't know if that's the correct way, or if there is even a correct way of looking at it, but... that's the thought I had yesterday while thinking about the game. Nomadic Merchant. Well, friend, keep up the tremendous work. You don't have to apologize for absolutely anything. As long as you serenade the world with that just wonderful, wonderful music. Keep up the great work. Our turtle friend is... yeah, I think that... keep doing your thing, friend. You're doing a great job. Floating on the air. Oh, man. Okay, so that is the first area I had marked on the map. So we might as well head in that direction. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep taking the alluring skulls and splitting them open. For just a pittance of souls. And the reason why is because I feel like there may come a point where I don't do it, and there's something other than a pittance in there. So I just can't... we have to make a point of checking out whatever this graveyard-esque area is over there, because there may be a non-pittance of souls there. So yeah, I've just been thinking about, the different ways in which you might wrap your head around the size and scale of this game, and how, in the context of a playthrough like that, like this one, the current one, that, you can sort of reconcile the need to, or the apparent need, the feeling that you should be doing everything with the realities of putting together a playthrough in which you can't really do everything. So that's the artist's shack over there. I have gotten used to the whole idea of there being a map and cardinal directions and everything because, yeah, to be fair to FromSoft, like, I think without a map and without cardinal directions, this game would be not quite unplayable, but it would be like playing Super Metroid on the SNES and then going to play Metroid on the NES. Like, to go from having that map giving you a very clear sense of where you are to having none at all would be very disorienting and yeah, just difficult to deal with, I think. So really that was nothing. There was really nothing over here, so we should head back in that direction, although this very much looks like something. Is that marked on the map? Well, kind of. Okay. Once again, I have my window open. Air conditioning is not on because, yeah, it's expensive to keep it running constantly. Because, yeah, it's thankfully not too brutally hot today. However, there's some noise outside as usual. So, again, I don't know why I'm saying this because every time that happens, there's actually not that much noise when I'm doing post-production and editing, and I realize actually you can't hear it at all through the microphone, but I'm mentioning it anyway. Oh, that's a crab? No, that's not a crab. Okay. Okay, so I meant to mention the reason why I felt we needed the cracked pot. Oh, you got a nice little hat there, friend. Is that I actually, off camera, after the previous episode ended, I did a little bit of crafting, and by a little bit of crafting, I mean I created some holy water pots, I think, yeah. But I was only able to create 3, and I presume the reason for that... Oh, that's gotta hurt, friend. Wow, that's quite satisfying, I gotta say. Human bone shard. Fragment of bone with dun mottling. I don't know what that means. Material used for crafting items. Found by hunting those who live in death. Lamentably brittle, it crumbles at the lightest caress. Okay, so now we're in trouble because we only have 1. Oh, I understand. Okay, so we bought that 1 cracked pot, so now we have a maximum of 4. So I suppose we just have to keep buying cracked pots when we come across them. That seems to be the only way to increase your capacity, which makes sense. It's just kind of... Yeah, a lot of this game up to this point seems very... It's very... I don't want to say collectathon. Okay, alright. I don't have enough... I don't have urns for all of you, so I will leave you alone. Just let me get this alluring skull real quick. Oh my gosh, that was silly of me. Okay, these ones have dark magic too. That's bad. So it might actually be time for us to follow this story. If the deeper we get into these areas in which the land is suffering from rot, or whatever it was called when we looked at that item description yesterday, I do wonder whether we're going to eventually get to a point where we're just not able to handle whatever the area throws at us. It looks like we have a swamp up here, which is never a good sign in a FromSoft game. Where are we now? Summonwater Village Outskirts. Summonwater. So, water in which you summon someone or something? Okay, so these I help anytime towers are just standard issue, it seems, because there's one there and there's one here. What the heck is this in the distance? What that is, it's around here, it looks like. I don't think it's this place. The Bestial Sanctum and the area in which it's embedded. I still have no idea what to think about that, the Bestial Sanctum, because, whoa. Okay. Friend, I think that's an instrument and not an ore. I suppose bonus points for making the most of what you got, but major Castlevania Symphony of the Night vibes. So I think in that game there was a ghost that paddled the boat, brought you to one end of the castle where you otherwise could not go. Is this friend heading our way, or are they just going in circles around this rock? It looks like they're going in circles around the rock. Okay, should we check out this castle, or whatever these ruins are on the side here? I think we should. Yeah, once again, I found myself, after logging off yesterday, just thinking about this game. And Summonwater Village, and how interesting it is, and how much fun I'm having playing it. Okay, so yeah, this might... this might not be the best area for us at the moment. Not until we can figure out a solution to the holy damage problem, because right now we only have one holy water urn, and this entire area seems to be overrun with dead things. Or how was it described in that item description? Those who live in death. That one even has a scythe. I don't think that's the third Church of Marika, is it? Oh no, that's the third church right there. So this right here is the third Church of Marika. This is something else. That further in the distance is something else again. It's something here, maybe. Okay, what is this? That's the... Is that the Siofra River well? It's hard to tell at this point. I think this is where we started, or is it? No, that's... I'm way off, I think. Yeah, it is. It's very, very impressive, this game. In particular, just the way in which... Just how massive the world is, how it's sort of... spread, you know. It goes both ways. Because a lot of the complaints, if you can call them that I've had about the game up to this point have been related to the size of the world and the way in which you have to explore the world. But that's also what makes the game so special. Seemingly, anyway, up to this point. Thankfully, those who live in death are not exceptionally observant themselves. Just wondering whether there are things we can take advantage of here before we run away like cowards. Oh, crud. Okay. That's bad. Accidental boss fight. Oh, crud. Okay. Jellyfish friend, I need you really badly. Tibia Mariner. So tibia is a bone, I think? And a mariner is someone who has something to do with the sea or water. Someone who's into boating. Mushroom. Oh my goodness. Is this like a ancient dragon-esque boss fight? Or dragon god kind of thing? Serves me right for not just leaving immediately as soon as I saw that there were those who live in death here. Oh, there he is. Whoa, okay. Oh. Okay, this is this is a very interesting boss fight, I gotta say. Oh no! Leave him alone. Don't you dare. Okay, now the question is, how do we get them to... how do we get them to reappear? Oh, stop it. Do I really have nothing else that I can use for holy damage? Hello? Mariner friend. There he is. Disappeared again. Ouch. Reminds me of like a ride at a theme park. Ouch. Oh! Oh, it seemed to be open for a critical attack there. I wasn't sure how to take advantage of it, though. Uh-oh, this is bad. Potentially. What the heck is he doing? Okay, just an AoE, I guess. Okay, that was a lot less troublesome than I was expecting it would be. Skeletal militiaman ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirits of 2 skeletal militiamen. These are the spirits of militiamen who live in death and will continue to rise again until properly finished off. This is the grotesque fate of those who would come into contact with Deathroot. Deathroot, a source that gives rise to those who live in death. The beast clergyman, found at the Bestial Sanctum in the distant east, collects and devours these roots. On the night of the dire plot, the stolen rune of death enabled the first death of a demigod. Later, the rune of death spread across the lands between, through the underground roots of the Great Tree, sprouting in the form of Deathroot. Very interesting. So, the roots... Again, we discussed this at great length in an earlier episode. The idea that the roots that run through the land are somehow rotten or rotting. And that's what seems to be happening here. So the beast clergyman. That is our friend here, I think. Yeah. So we can go feed the beast. We can go feed them, in theory, with the Deathroot. Or do we want to do that? Is that bad for them? I don't really know. I'm really torn as to whether or not we should keep going. Yeah, we should come back here when we have a means of doing holy damage, I think. So for now, let's go see. We'll go see the Beast Clergyman. Let's see what we can do with this now. Hi, friend. Okay, no other option at this point.
I smell it. Death. Feeding me. Tarnished. Bring more death. I shall grant thee eye and claw. Feed me more.
Clawmark Seal and Beast Eye. Clawmark Stone Eye, received from Garank, Beast Clergyman. It is said to tremble when near Deathroot. The murky violet iris writhes as if alive. I am not sated. Feed me more death. Clawmark Seal, sacred seal granted by Garank, the Beast Clergyman. A rare trinket which allows incantations to be scaled with strength. The claw mark represents Garank's wrath, enhances bestial incantations learned from Garank. Okay, friend.
I shall grant thee eye and claw. Feed me more.
Okie dokie. So he's sort of like a covenant leader. Okay, well, we have a dilemma now. Can't really go to the caves because the problem with the caves is that we don't really have a light source other than the torch. I suppose we could one-hand our weapon? Yeah. And then the problem with the catacombs is that they're also likely to have friends that are dead. Oh, by the way, I also started using these quest markers here. I was like, we have this chest here I don't want to forget about, so I do want to make use of that stuff still. Yeah, I'm really in a pickle here, I feel like. You know what? Let's return to where we started. And I say that because it's possible we might be able to get by there now. But first, we need some more cave moss, don't we? We do have a couple of these. We have 3 of them. We can't call our spectral steed in here either. You know what? I think I'm going to use a few runes so that we can level up. And then we will sneak on by, or try to sneak on by anyway. Okay, let's give it a shot. Because I'm thinking when it turns around, you have a window of like maybe half a second. Right there. So if you can get by. I don't know if that's gonna work. Fingerfolk Hero's Grave. Oh, I'm such a dummy. Dr. Sutherland, everyone. Oh, hello. Scared me. Why is it always projectile weapon? Okay, that was a lot easier than I was expecting it would be. Uh-oh. Now I feel silly for not trying this sooner. This reminds me of, oh, clever. Dark Souls 2, the chariot boss in that game. Don't tell me there's another one down there. Of course there is. Or is there? Where are all these bloodstains? Oh. I don't know why that friend died. Oh, that's why! Gosh darn, it's Aegon. Oh, that was so silly. That was so silly. We only have one more heal of poison, so hopefully I don't screw it up this time. Like how they're kicking me like they're expecting me to be blocking. Sorry, friend, I don't block. Not typically, anyway. Ooh. Okay, well played. I just had to go talking trash. Like, why? Why did I have to talk trash? I really did not have to do that. Not helpful at all. Okay. I feel like this is impossible. No. Darn it. I got too greedy. Oh no, okay, I'm fine. I got too greedy. Hi. Okay, I guess we just have to use our healing to try and outlast the poison this time. Darn it. I thought that would work. Oh. I guess it still considers us as standing in the poison when we do that. Oh well. I thought I had an item that increased poison resistance or something to that effect. Yeah, I don't know if I can outlast this poison. That effect lasts for quite a while. We might just have to try to roll with it. Oh, I'm so dumb. Gosh darn it. Yeah, the first time when we went around the corner, I didn't think the friend would be coming to us because, you know, I guess I'm almost dead. No, no, you... Really wish I hadn't wasted my neutralizing boluses. Ooh. Okay, I'm so silly. The key is to not roll. A la Dark Souls 2. When you roll, or I say a la Dark Souls 2, I think this is a thing in Dark Souls 3 as well. But in Dark Souls 2, it was the first game in which when you rolled in poison, you're basically covering your entire body and therefore making you more likely to proc poison. Silly me. Oh well, lessons learned. Okay, last time out of fairness to me, I didn't know that he would continue on, that the chariot would continue on, even though the first couple times they don't actually continue on, they just stop and go back. So I didn't have any way of knowing that they would behave differently, but I guess it makes sense. I wonder if jumping is a possibility. Would I lose a ton of HP in the process? That darn chariot. Because, yeah, Chariot Friend only comes this far once you are down this far. Seems a little bit cheap, but makes sense. Oh, no. Shut up. Aegon, shush. Ooh. Oh, that was close. That was very, very close. I'm not going to touch the item. I'm not going to touch the item. I'm not going to touch the item. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. You're so cheeky. Trying to kick me out. I know what they're trying to do now. They're trying to kick you out in the path of the chariot, which is just... It's not nice, friend. Not nice. I thought they were trying to guard break me, but makes sense. Okay, I'm beginning to think whether I need to jump down. It's really hard to say. I think that's the solution, though. I think it's... You'd be too high to jump down from up there. So maybe when they turn around. Right now. Oh, come on. Oh, shoot. Did that work? It did work. I wasted too much time. I wasted too much time. Oh. Okay. Maybe by jumping down you don't trigger a trap or something? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! No! Gosh darn it. Oh, I deserve that. I should have taken yes for an answer and just kept going. I am so silly. This is not what I thought we'd be doing in this episode. I thought we'd be forging our way east. Oh! And I guess we did start doing that until I chickened out, but still. Need to use my weapon arts more often. Oh, thank you. Yeah. That is indeed the clue, or the key here. In previous Souls games, you could mash the circle button, the dodge button, while you were landing, and your character would it would cancel the animation, which happens when you hit the floor and your character just sort of sits there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hear the chariot coming. Okay, I don't know what we're supposed to do here now. Huh. Oh, hello. I'm very confused. This is like Sen's Fortress crossed with the Grave of Hollows, or whatever it was called in Dark Souls 2. Oh my gosh. I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. Crossed with the Catacombs. Oh, there's a boss there. Okay, there's gotta be... Oh, of course there's no... Why would there be a Site of Grace? There's probably one up there. Oh no, I'm dead. Whoa, that's... Oh! Okay. Wow. Wow. Mamma mia. Oh my gosh. You're scary. Oh! I think... Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm comfortable leaving that for now. We can come back... Now that we know what's there, we can come back to that later. Oh my gosh. During the loading screen, I looked up the definition of ulcerate, or ulcerated. To develop into or become affected by an ulcer. Okay. So, that was the ulcerated... I barely even saw the name. Something about ulcerated tree or something. So, the tree is affected by some form of stress, seemingly. I don't know if that's the only thing that causes ulcers, but wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm so, that was a frightening boss, and one that we are definitely not equipped to deal with just yet. So, I'm perfectly okay leaving my runes there. I do not want to go back there, not just yet. Question is, where the heck do we go from here? Seeing as the castle were tunnel. Okay, let me stick with what I said in the previous episode. We will use the list here as our to-do list, and we'll start at the top and work our way down. So Church of Ella we've already dealt with, Gatefront, yes. Ruined Cellar, already dealt with. Artist Shack, okay. So we just need to keep going until we get to a spot we've not dealt with. Seaside Ruins, I think we have. Mistwood Outskirts, yep. Murkwater Coast. Don't recall where that is. But I think we've dealt with it. So Stormfoot Catacombs is the first one we haven't dealt with, but I think that likely we'll need some holy damage for that. So the next one would be the Groveside Cave. So let's go there. And we'll just one-hand our weapon. So that we have a little bit of light. Do we even need it? I don't even know if we need it. Maybe I was just being a coward last time. I was definitely being a coward, because I think this would have been the second or third episode in which we actually reached this place. So before we were really equipped to deal with it, I think. So I don't think it was necessarily a cowardly thing running away. It was more of a actually accurately assessing our current level and the extent to which we'd be able to deal with the area. Cracked pot suggests that, yeah, we now have, I think, a maximum of 5 consumables. Sorry, doggo. Just ridiculous messages sometimes. I feel bad for all these doggos, though, just sitting in the dark all by themselves. He says as he brutally murders them all. Oh, silver firefly. Golden rune. I really hope these caves and catacombs aren't just for crafting materials. Don't think that's the case, but firefly that gives off a silvery light, material used in crafting items, found near bodies of cold water untouched by sunlight. The light of fireflies is believed to have an alluring magic. Silver light is considered to invite riches. So, for increasing drop rates, maybe? We do need some more of this cave moss. As much cave moss as we can get, so that we can get some more boluses. Oh, okay. That's a very short dungeon. I was not expecting that. Okay. Beastman of Farum Azula. Ouch. So beast transformations are definitely a thing in this game. I gotta say, me and Jellyfish Friend, we make one heck of a team. Wow. Okay, so some of the Knights of Godric have been sent to deal with this friend. I did it. Oh, wow, okay. So, these are like mini chalice dungeons, kind of? Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I was expecting an entire area. I was not expecting it to be just a brief little jaunt into a cave. Okay. And the whole return to entrance thing is definitely not something I was expecting. Because, you know, I was expecting essentially that we might as well just go on foot to the next dungeon. I was expecting that the area would loop back around on itself, such that, you know, you get to the end and then you would end up back at the beginning. Because even in Skyrim, the dungeons do that, and not just a warp back to the beginning of the dungeon. So, you know, again, I'm not sure how much I like that. And again, I don't need to like it. It's not being made for me, but it's just, I don't know, I find it interesting. Should rest here so that it sets it as our site of grace. A proper death means returning to the Erdtree. Have patience until the time comes and the roots call to you. I thought I would start voicing the ghosts because obviously they don't have voices of their own. I'd forgotten all about that ambush. I didn't fall for it earlier. And just fell for it now. Even though the bait for the ambush, which is to say the items, didn't... There were no items there anymore. Or no item, I should say. And, yeah, I fell for it anyway. This is where I got scared and ran away, I think. Good point. What happened, friend? That was probably overkill. Grave Violet. Oh, friend, I'm He's trying to attack me through the floor there for some reason. Interesting that these friends are also those key receptacles. I'm not sure how to describe them. In which we use that Fragrant Branch of Yore-esque item. Okay. So, Flame Lurker? Where did you come from? Scared the daylights out of me, friend. Well done, though. Okay. So we have to deactivate that somehow. And so, again, my Chalice Dungeon exploration strategy there. Oh. What the heck? Okay. How are we supposed to... I'm at a loss. No. Still don't know where that friend came from. Oh, okay, interesting. Ranged battle, so you can shoot it? Oh, what? Okay, yeah, I would not have thought that would work. That message deserves many more upvotes. Prattling Pate, hello! No way. No way. Okay, that's infinitely creepier than the one in the Dark Souls games. Infinitely creepier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just messed this up, didn't I? Okay. I get it. I understand now. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I would not have got that were it not for that friend there. So I appreciate them very much, whoever left that message. Okay, there's a ladder there. Okay, this dungeon is not quite as problematic as I expected it would be. So once again, my apologies to everyone for chickening out. Good job pretending you're a statue there, friend. You really have me going for a second. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this is a bigger ambush than I thought. I should not have been talking about how easy the area is. Aegon never learns. Gosh darn it. Hello everyone, this is Aegon of Astora. This area is not as problematic as I thought it would be. It's actually pretty easy. You know, these guys... Gosh darn it. What was I thinking, honestly? I guess the answer is that I wasn't thinking. Wow, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Just dreadful. I do a good job using the terrain against you, that's for sure. And their bleed weapons as well. They do quite well with those. We've not yet read the Grave Violets. Let's hope I don't get ambushed here. A purple flower that blooms in graveyards. Material used for crafting items. The hue of ghost flame. It's believed to be useful in calling forth spirits. There you are. Gosh darn it. Oh, come on. Can't backstep when your back is against the wall, friend. Okay. There are my runes. Wow, there were way more friends in this room than I was giving them credit for. You'd almost be forgiven for thinking they're cute. Almost. Not quite, but almost. Just hearing the pitter-patter of their little stone feet. I assume they're gargoyles of some description. So you're not the only one who can backstep, friend. I'm so scared now. This successfully made me eat my words. I can hear little footsteps. I take back what I said. I don't think I would have been able to handle this area when we first came about it. I think I would have been in deep trouble, in fact. There's one up here, too. Get wrecked. You too. Oh no. Shush, Aegon. Wow. Smoldering butterfly. That's all that was. My goodness, of course. As that one message said yesterday, in the previous episode, why is it always upgrade materials? Why indeed? Whoops, okay, that's actually not too bad. I thought we'd get falling damage for sure there. Too bad, friend. Oh, don't tell me you can are you joking? No, no. Yes! I was not expecting that. I should have known FromSoft would have thought about that. No, you're just a statue, are you? Oh. just mashing buttons here. These friends have successfully freaked me out. And made me question everything. Friend, you're not gonna hit me through the wall. Jeez Louise, this dungeon. Again, I'm enjoying it from a gameplay perspective, but Forked Hatchet. I was going to say, in terms of lore and whatnot and things to discuss, don't know. You know, it's somewhat Chalice Dungeon-esque, but maybe I'm being a bit unfair in saying that because this is just one of the first dungeons you unlock in the world, so who knows? Maybe I'm writing it off too quickly. Peculiar hatchet, wielded by imps. The gently undulating forked blade is known as an imp's tongue and causes blood loss. And the special ability is Quickstep, Wandering Noble Ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirits of 5 wandering nobles. The spirits of nobles who after death now wander the lands between. Surely they were in search of something once, but whatever it was has been long forgotten. What were they in search of? Okay, so how do we open that contraption then? Ah, right here. Okay, so... You know, I mentioned previously that I don't think my Chalice Dungeon exploration strategy actually works in this area. Turns out I was wrong. That is exactly how this area is laid out. Up before down. Oh, that scared me. Up before down, open before closed. And yeah, it worked exactly like that. Okay, we only have one... Well, we don't have any... We have one charge in our flask, so... Yeah, let's go replenish our flasks. And then say what's up to this boss. Don't think we need the hello thing or the holy water pot. Okie dokie. Erdtree Burial Watchdog. What the heck is this? Okay. Looks more like a Siamese cat, but like with a human face. It does a watchdog. Absolutely frightening. Maybe I'm ruining the boss fights by summoning Jellyfish Friend every time, but... Oh, I didn't put the music back on. My apologies, everyone. Oh my gosh. Can I do it? There we go. Oh no. Misaki's like, guys, we need a new idea for a boss. How about you take a domestic animal and make them very scary. I got it, Burial Watchdog. Oh, that's great. Good idea. That was frightening. Noble Sorcerer Ashes. Okay. Yeah. So, the whole roots thing. Yep. Frightening. Absolutely just frightening. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell, used to summon the spirit of a noble sorcerer. Spirit of a nobleman who once asked to be given a place at Raya Lucaria to learn glintstone sorceries. His talents were insufficient to be worthy of donning the stone crown. However, he is only capable of using the most rudimentary sorcery. Why is it always dark? Yeah, so... Erdtree, indeed. Yeah, I'm not, again, I'm not sure I fully understand what's going on yet, but... You can see that the roots are definitely problematic. Okay, well played. Wow, okay. Okay, so that's 2 areas scratched off our list. I want to see if Ghost Friend has anything to say. A proper death. Yeah, okay. So those people went to the roots trying to have a I'm again, don't really get it, but let's see what's going on at the Roundtable Hold. Hello. You're new? What the... Okay, so this is Lautrec? So his armor is designed such that there's 2 people. There's 2 sets of everything, seemingly, or at least close to it. There's 2 heads, 4 hands, 3 or 3.5 legs, or feet rather, I should say. And also one of the hands, like, it's cradling him from behind, sort of like Lautrec's armor. So that's why I mentioned Lautrec. Whoops. Because he was known as Lautrec the Embraced, in part because, and his armor reflected that, because it looked like he was being embraced by a set of hands that didn't belong to him, obviously. So I don't know what this person's deal is.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and weed their death root. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
So we heeded his advice on the one hand, but we also completely went against it on the other, because we did run away from those who live in death, but then we specifically destroyed the mariner. So sorry, but you're welcome.
You've met Garank, I take it. Then, owing to our duties shared, we are now comrades in arms. I think you've earned this. The power of the Golden Order to aid the hunt of those who live in death.
Okay.
I serve the Golden Order, that I might put this crooked land to rights, following only the guidance of the Great Elden Ring. Those who live in death fall outside the principles of the Golden Order. Their mere existence sullies the guidance of gold, tainting its truth. And so it is the vermin must be exterminated, down to the very last.
So vermin, again, that's a very Bloodborne-esque sort of theme. The idea that these impure creatures need to be exterminated. They're vermin. Okay, you said you were going to give me something. You didn't give me anything, though. Is it just these things? One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists, used by hunters of those who live in death, creates an image of order dealing holy damage to nearby foes. This incantation is especially damaging to those who live in death. Any felled by this incantation cannot be revived. The role of the hunters is to stamp out defiled reason, all for the perfection of the Golden Order. So this one, enchants armament held in the right hand with holy affinity attacks. This incantation is especially damaging to those who live in death. Any felled by this incantation cannot be revived. So, wow, those are some hefty requirements, friend. That's, yeah, because we're at 9 and 9, so we would need at least 8 levels to be able to use this. So we might need a weapon or something, but then even the weapon itself would likely have a high requirement. So we'll have to come back to this. You didn't give me anything. Gosh darn it.
Did you need something else?
Yeah, you said you were going to give me something. Okay, guess not. Hey, fancy friend.
Be sure to tell me if you meet.
Oh, yes, okay, yeah, you got servants, you're cool, okay. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything new going on here other than that one friend. So, where to? Now that we've dealt with catacombs... Did we deal with the Groveside Cave? Yes, we did. Coastal Cave is the next one. So, with Demi-Human Bach. Okay, interesting. Oh, poor Bach. I'm sorry, friend. I guess his torch there is to indicate to you you might want to buy torch. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad time here. Is it really necessary? I think it is necessary. It's orcs. Looks like there are more than a few of them. And they seem to alert the others once they're aggroed, so we shouldn't aggro them unless absolutely necessary. Although, this friend appears to have spotted us. Oh no. Okay, thankfully, we appear to be a little bit over-leveled now, which I'm okay with. We hold down. Are they munching on something? Eating the cave moss or something? What the heck? What's going on here? Spiked club. A club with beast fangs wrapped around the striking end. The uneven spread of fangs causes blood loss. Given only to the toughest of demi-humans, this weapon is a badge of honor, or so the demi-humans believe. So in other words, these aren't orcs. They're just demi-humans? Land octopus ovary. We've already got one of those. This, oh. Old Knight Istvan. Don't mind if we do. This a boss? Oh, it might be. Boss ahead, okay. Whoops. Can Istvan not come through? Okay, good. Where's the second one? I only see one. Oh no. Oh, there he is. So who turned Bach into a tree here? Tailoring tools. And a sewing needle? Was that a sewing needle? I missed that. Okay, again, not tremendously challenging. Almost certainly on account of the fact that I had 2 summons with me. Sewing needle, a large sewing needle curved like a fang. Bach the demi-human's prized possession. Okay, so we can give that back to him at least. A portable set of tailoring tools enables armor alterations at sites of grace. Okay, so we can upgrade armor as well. That's interesting. Gosh, the maturity level of the messages in Elden Ring is unfortunately, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting old and looking back at the previous games with rose-colored glasses, because I do know that the previous games had some pretty awful messages in them as well, but just non-stop in this one. Thank you, that's a nice message. I appreciate that. Again, you know, and I assume these are very introductory caves, and dungeons and whatnot, but it's, yeah, it's very, not very, it's somewhat underwhelming. I was expecting more. So when I was running away from all these places, is this just the way we came? I was running away from all these places because I was assuming that, you know, we would come back. What is it eating? Oh, darn it. I was hoping we could avoid fighting them. Smoldering butterfly. I don't know what it was eating, though. No, get out of here, friends. Maybe I'm missing something in those other caves, because this appears to be an additional path. Seems familiar. Where the heck am I? Oh, cool. Okay, wow, I wonder how many people went back to the beginning and ended up regretting it later. Because, yeah, we're now on this island. Is this the Dragon Island? I assume not. It couldn't be. I assume the Dragon Island is probably further in the distance, because this is so small. Doesn't appear to be a lot going on here. I assume a giant crab is gonna pop up. Is it just all the baby crabs? Well, if it's just all the baby crabs, then I'll leave them to it. Yeah, so once again, I feel very good about the progress we've made in this episode. Because even though we ended up running away from an area with our tail between our legs, we did end up defeating several bosses in this one. They weren't great enemy bosses, they were just enemy bosses, but all the same. So where are we? Church of Dragon Communion. So this is the Dragon Island. Interesting. Oh, we need just a few more echoes. Or not echoes, gosh darn it. Runes. Half tempted to level up intelligence and faith. But also not. I think I want to get endurance, strength, and dex to 20. And then I'll consider whether to boost those up to 12 or something. To get that buff. How much was the buff? I don't remember. I probably should have purchased it just to see. But yeah, we made it to the Church of Dragon Communion. Okay. Now what? Praise the dragon. Oh. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure the dragon knows we come in peace. Dragon requirement. Rip dragon. So this is another... Oh, what is what? Jellyfish friend? Oh no. Hello. Ah. Do you know Jellyfish friend? I would summon them. I can't right now though. Cool. Okay, well, I'll tell him you said hi. Oh, they're all over the place here. That's pretty cool. I could never, I really hope at no point in this game is there a jellyfish boss. I never thought I would be so sympathetic to jellyfish. But here we are. Remember my eldest brother getting stung by jellyfish once, and it sounded just awful. But I've never personally had that experience, so, you know, I have nothing against them personally. And now that Jellyfish Friend has helped me so immensely, you know, just can't bring myself to doing it. Ritual of Dragon Communion. Regret. Okay, Dragonfire. One of the incantations of Dragon Communion. Transforms caster into a dragon to spew flaming breath. Charging extends duration. Incantation of those who have hunted dragons and feasted upon their hearts. Theirs is a pure and overwhelming power. Transforms caster into a dragon to tear through foes with dragon claws. Allows one follow-up attack. And then this transforms caster into a dragon to bite enemies before them. What are the requirements? Oh my gosh, that is quite significant. So you need one dragon. We only have one dragon heart, so oh gosh, that means we're gonna have to fight additional dragon bosses. Okay, time for jumping. Exalted flesh. What is this? Far to the east, you'll find a Cathedral of Dragon Communion, a place where draconic power gathers. So again, I keep hearing far to the east, so I can only assume it's somewhere around here. Okay. See something going on down there. Oh, it just looks like one of those vagrant friends. Ships shipwrecked in the distance, indicating perhaps that you can't just take a boat past that point. It's sort of the end of the world in some way, shape, or form. What is there? I don't know if that's this or something else. So this is that castle we ran away from. Fairly early on, after we defeated the boss with the Fell Omen boss. Okay, I think we have one more cave left to do. So maybe we'll do that and just call it an episode there. God ahead. Penguins gods now too? I don't get it. There's an item though. Great dragonfly head. Okay, why is it always why is it always upgrade materials or crafting materials, whatever that message said? Oh. Is this goat aggro to me? No, goat friend, just leave me alone. I didn't do anything to you. Okay. I suppose that's it. We'll have to come back here at a later point once we've leveled up basically everything. Okay. Now done that, done this, done that. Highroad Cave is the next cave. Let's do it. Didn't realize taking the high road would lead us here. But here we are. I feel like I made that joke in the previous episode. If not, I certainly thought it. Okay, interesting. Major Grave of Saints vibes. Dark Souls 2. Oh. For a second I thought maybe this was like the underground. The Siofra Riverwell area. And maybe it does lead there, but no precious item, but be wary of the wolf. That is really not a precious... I should have listened to the... really should have listened to the message. It's one of those alluring alluring skull great runes. And by great runes, I just mean rune. Okay, these jumps are getting longer. I don't think you need to roll, do you? No. It's a good message. I love the messages which just guide you without really having to guide you. Okay, we should go up before down. So no, nothing, just cave moss. Okay. Either way, we do need cave moss, so shouldn't complain too much. You know, I gotta say, these wolves do a tremendous job of lighting fires, setting up base camp. They really are quite resourceful for beings without opposable thumbs. Because I don't see any beings here that should be capable of doing these things, or would be capable of doing these things. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry, friend. I didn't see your dead body there. Okay, up before down. Again, referencing my Chalice Dungeon exploration heuristic. Be where you've left. Sorry, wolf friends. Hopefully it was painless. Probably could have jumped down there. However, I want to make sure there's nothing over in this direction first. I have a feeling we're about to go down there regardless. I can hear a waterfall. That's one of the larger wolves, this one here. Yep. They have a bit more HP. Insofar as George R.R. Martin had anything to do with this game, I presume those would be dire wolves. Fire grease. So it's a fire buff for our weapons. Solidified grease made from a mixture of incendiary materials. Craftable item. Coats armament, adding fire damage to attacks. The effect lasts only for a short time. So, this is not the area I thought it was. Question is, do we go back to that other area and jump down? Or is it? Because I am seeing... who knows? I'm confused. Likely boss. Whoa. What is this place? I did upgrade my bow. I don't know if I'll leave this in the episode when we went to the Roundtable Hold. And now I'm very glad that we did. So it's now at +3. Get wrecked. This is the first dungeon-esque area where I've been like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. And I assume that's because the first 3 were more or less introductory dungeons. Okay, we should go back to that other spot and jump down just to see if there's anything there. Although, the danger in doing that is that we could end up in a position where we can't get back up. Suppose we'll see. Wait. Yeah. Gosh darn it. Pretty sure this is exactly where we just were. Okay, that works. Just wanted to double check. Wow, look at this place. You are one ugly vampire bat, whatever you are. Smithing stone, okay. I don't see any other bats here. Although I've no doubt there are many we're not seeing at the moment. No. Friend, just fly to the side. You don't have to come straight at me. You can go at an angle. Do not use echolocation. Apparently not. Wow, that was pathetic. I gotta. Again, I would have thought echolocation was their thing, but I guess not. Okay, hopefully... I feel like if this were real and you would jump down there, you would fall immediately into the water. But I assume all the bloodstains there are because there's a friend there to the left or something. I suppose we'll see. Yeah, I really should keep my torch equipped. Ooh. Okay, we've been waiting for one of those. Now we can finally upgrade our halberd once again to +4, I think. So that's nice. This has been very fruitful episode so far. Golden rune, okay. It said a valuable item. It wasn't super valuable. Or did it just say item ahead? Oh, just... Fair enough. I think I added the valuable in my head. Just hoping that it was something amazing. Okay, where to from here, friends? Okay. I have no idea. Did I miss something over here? Looked like a dead end to me. Okay, this is what alluring skulls were made for. Not alluring skulls. Prism stones, or whatever they're called in this, were made for. Rainbow stones. Okay, so you can survive that. Thanks to these very helpful messages. Because otherwise I don't know that I would have known to jump down here. Although now we just have to platform, I guess. Still not super comfortable with the platforming in this, as you might imagine. At least it's not Anor Londo Dark Souls 1 level platforming. Shamshire. Shamshir. Curved sword with a thin blade of ample length, light of weight despite its larger size. Its slicing attacks come in rapid succession. A devastatingly powerful weapon in the hands of a skilled swordsman. Gosh. There's still more platforming to come. Okay. Oh, that was much closer than it ought to have been. Probably should have ran. Beware of mist. Oh, okay, this is a boss. Boss fog. Okay, so we're not going to want to go in there just yet. Assume it's going to be some sort of vampire or something or other. We still have a few other things to grab out here. Please tell me I'm not going to fall to my death before we've even reached the boss. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to jump up, aren't I? This was a huge mistake. Oh, okay. We did it. I assume we'll get that item after fighting the boss, or after going here. Whoa, that is a mask that doesn't look like a mask. Okay. Is that one of the transformations? I really do still have so much to learn here. Okay, there's a lot of dead men here. You can hear something breathing. Oh, it's one of the crow hydras. No, it's not worth it. Oh, that hurt. I'm sorry, Crow Hydra friend. Yeah, a lot of dead soldiers in here. Likely out of stamina. I appreciate the analysis of of the dead friends here. I guess there's really no other reason why you'd get killed by the... Oh, okay. So it is this particular area. Furl Calling Finger Remedy. I believe we've had that already. Read that already, I should say. That's one of the co-op items. I think that's it. Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, it's probably not as close as I feel like it is, but still. Gosh darn it. Okay. Okay. yeah. That was much better that time. Yeah, I'm still gonna rely on Jellyfish Friend, I think. I keep thinking, gosh, I'm really almost certainly ruining some of these boss fights by summoning, but YOLO. You only live... Whoa. What is happening? Is it Havel? Okay, interesting. Yeah. Jellyfish Friend, I need you with me now. Guardian Golem. Probably won't be able to poison his friend. Definitely need to weaken the legs. Oh, I probably should have got a critical attack in on the upper part. Their torso. Ooh, I should have seen that coming. Rip. Thank you, Jellyfish Friend. As always, friend. You're the best. I said hi to your friends for you. They say hello. And they'd like to see you on Dragon Island sometime. So just, you know, head on over there if you got the time. Blue Dancer Charm. A cloth doll depicting a dancer garbed in blue, an ancient heirloom of some sort, raises attack power with lower equipment load. The dancer in blue eyes represents a fairy who in legend bestowed a flowing sword upon a blind swordsman. Blade in hand, the swordsman sealed away an ancient god. A god that was wrought itself. Interesting. Wonder if that has anything to do with that thing we fought earlier. The boss we just ran away from, essentially. How the heck did that person get up there? Oh. Oh, thank you. Okay, I guess that's it. Alrighty, where to now then? Looks like the Limgrave Tunnels really is the next non-story destination. Although we said we were going to do caves and catacombs, didn't we? Let's see what's up with this one. How much time do I have left? Okay, let's check it out. Deathtouched Catacombs. Let me orient. Oh. The beast eye quivers. So, that means this place is home to those who live beyond death. So in other words, we're gonna have a hard time here, I think. Yeah, okay. No, not doing it. You know, I do think that's probably as natural an ending point to this episode as we're going to get. So, thank you all very, very much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!